Strap in, folks, and welcome to our inaugural quiztacular adventure here at Quizinarium. Fact or fiction? You're about to embark on a whirlwind journey through 25 statements that will test not just your knowledge, but your ability to separate the solid truths from the utterly bogus. Do you have the discerning eye of a detective, or will you be fooled by the facade? Get ready to challenge everything you thought you knew as we dive deep into the mysteries of the universe, the bizarre corners of history, and the wild frontiers of science. Let the quizzing begin. Question number 1. Honey never spoils. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still edible. What do you think? Is this fact or fiction? You have 10 seconds to answer. That's a fact. Honey's low moisture content and high acidity creates an environment hostile to bacteria and microorganisms. In fact, honey that's over 3,000 years old was discovered in King Tut's tomb in 1922. And believe it or not, it was still edible. It's basically the immortal vampire of the food world, outliving civilizations and still being ready for your toast. Question number 2. The human brain generates enough electricity to power a small light bulb continuously for over 100 years. What do you think? Is this fact or fiction? You have 10 seconds to guess. Well, my friends, sorry to say, this is absolutely fiction. The human brain does generate electricity, but certainly not enough to power a light bulb for 100 years continuously. Heck, if our brains could power light bulbs, we'd never worry about power outages again. Question number 3. A type of cloud known as cumulus hexagonus forms exclusively in hexagonal patterns and is thought to be a predictor of severe weather patterns. Is this type of cloud real, or is it something made up? These clouds are sheer fiction. Cumulus hexagonus clouds don't exist. Cloud formations are diverse but don't specifically form hexagonal patterns as weather predictors. If cumulus hexagonus was real, it would be nature's version of crop circles, but less alien and more meteorological. Question number 4. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. Fact or fiction? You have 10 seconds. Aren't you so glad this is a fact? The word flamboyance reflects the bright, showy color of the flamingo's feathers and their social behavior. Because when you're pink, leggy, and fabulous, group just doesn't cut it. Question number 5. Octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood. 10 seconds on the clock to answer. This is indeed a fact. Octopuses have 2 hearts for gills and 1 for the body, with blue blood due to the copper-based molecule hemocyanin. With 3 hearts and blue blood, they're the aristocrats of the sea, minus the fancy titles, of course. Question number 6. Bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. What do you think? Is this real, or is it made up? Get ready to have your world turned upside down because this is indeed a fact. Bananas are defined as berries based on their origin from a single ovary and embedded seeds, making them qualify as a berry, but not strawberries. In the botanical courtroom, bananas are convicted berries while strawberries are fruit frauds. Question number 7. The shortest war in history was between Britain and Zanzibar on August 27, 1896. What do you think? Is this fact or fiction? This short war is a fact. Zanzibar surrendered after 38 minutes. It was notably brief due to a swift victory by British forces over the Sultanate, resulting from a succession dispute. It lasted less time than it takes to deliver a pizza, setting the bar high for brief conflicts. Question number 8. The lost city of Atlantis was actually a floating island powered by a form of crystal energy, which sank after a catastrophic energy failure. What do you think? Seems a little silly, but you never know. You probably got this one right. It's definitely fiction. Atlantis remains a mythological place. There's no evidence it was a floating island powered by crystal energy. But if there was a floating Atlantis, it would likely sink because their crystal energy bill would be through the roof. Question number 9. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. How can this be? Seems a little wonky to me, but what do you think? Is it fact or fiction? As strange as it sounds, this is actually a fact. Venus requires more time to execute a single rotation on its axis than to finish a full revolution around the Sun. A year on Venus completes a rotation in 243 Earth days, while a day only takes 225 Earth days. Venus, where procrastination is taken to interplanetary levels with days longer than years. Question number 10. The Eiffel Tower can be 15 centimeters taller during the summer when the iron expands due to the heat. You have 10 seconds to guess. This is a fact. Heat causes the Eiffel Tower's iron to elongate in hot weather, making it slightly taller during the summer months. So the Eiffel Tower is just stretching its legs for the summer? Must be nice to grow a few inches just by soaking up some sun. Question number 11. Wombat poop is cube-shaped. Ew. Is this fact or fiction? I know this sounds really bizarre, but it is indeed a fact. The shape of wombat poop prevents it from rolling away, aiding in territorial marking and mate attraction. Sounds like nature's version of Minecraft. Question number 12. A small bird in the Amazon can mimic any sound it hears, including human speech, leading to myths of a ghost tribe speaking to explorers. What do you think? Is this reality or is it just made up? This one is made up and is fiction. No bird can perfectly mimic human speech to create myths of a ghost tribe. Parrots mimic sounds but don't create languages. If this were true, parrots would still be waiting for their ghostwriting credits in mythology. Question number 13. There's a species of jellyfish, Turritopsis dohrnii, that is considered biologically immortal. It can revert back to its polyp stage after becoming sexually mature. Is this one real or is it fake? You have 10 seconds on the clock. This is a fact. The jellyfish Turritopsis dohrnii revert to its polyp stage after reaching maturity, potentially allowing it to bypass death. Now that's a jellyfish that looks at Father Time and says, "Not today, homie." Question number 14. Magnetic storms on Jupiter are so powerful they can be detected with simple radio equipment on Earth during certain alignments. What do you think? Is this fact or fiction? This is absolutely fiction. Jupiter's magnetic storms are strong, but detecting them requires more than simple radio equipment and specific alignments. If Jupiter storms were that strong, they'd make one heck of a debut on the Weather Channel. Question number 15. There's a hidden chamber within Mount Rushmore that contains a secret history of the United States, accessible only by presidents. This statement is fictional. Mount Rushmore does have a hidden chamber, but it's meant for historical documents, not a secret history accessible by only presidents. I personally think the real secret is how to get 4 politicians to agree on anything. Question number 16. In Switzerland, it's illegal to own just one guinea pig because they get lonely. Aw, how cute. What do you think? Is this fact or fiction? I am happy to report that this is a fact. The Swiss government mandates owning guinea pigs in pairs due to their social nature to prevent loneliness. Sounds like Switzerland ensures guinea pig Tinder is always buzzing with activity. Question number 17. A specific melody has been found to increase plant growth by 20%, known as the green note, and is used in advanced agricultural practices. What do you think? Is this made up? Or is it reality? This one is fiction. No specific melody, including the fictional green note, has been proven to increase plant growth by 20%. But if music made plants grow that much, well, farmers would be DJs. Question number 18. Scientists have discovered a second moon orbiting Earth, but it's too small and distant to be seen without advanced telescopes. What do you think about this one? You have 10 seconds. This is definitely fiction. Earth has only one natural moon. Claims of a second moon are based on temporary small asteroids or theoretical models, not a permanent body. Who knows? Maybe Earth's other moon is just the regular one playing hide and seek. Question number 19. The concept of zero was discovered in a dream by an ancient mathematician who claimed it was revealed to him by a deity. You have 10 seconds to guess this one. This is fiction. The concept of zero evolved over time in various cultures, not from a single dream revelation. If zero was discovered in a dream, its tagline would be, "Math homework, now invading your dreams since ancient times." Question number 20. The first language spoken by humans is still used in a remote part of the world, understood by less than 100 people. That seems plausible. What do you think? Disappointingly, this is fiction. The first human language is lost to history. No current language can claim direct descent from it. We can safely say that it's been lost in translation since day one. Question 21. An octopus will eat its own arms if it gets really hungry. Ugh, what do you think about this one? As much as I'd like to say that this is false, this is actually a fact. Under stress or starvation, an octopus may resort to consuming its own limbs, which are capable of regeneration. They take "you are what you eat" to a whole new disturbing level. Question number 22. All the planets in our solar system could fit between the Earth and the Moon. What do you think? Is this fact or fiction? This is actually true. Despite their size, the solar system's planets could fit side by side within the Earth-Moon distance due to the vastness of space. Squeezing the solar system between Earth and the Moon is like a cosmic game of Tetris. Question number 23. A small town in Norway experiences an annual phenomenon where the water in the bay turns bright pink for several days due to a unique algae bloom. There are 10 seconds on the clock. This is fiction. Water turning bright pink in Norway or anywhere is due to specific algae blooms or chemical reactions, not an annual expected phenomenon. When it does happen, it's like nature's way of saying, let's have a spa day. Question number 24. Dolphins have a sophisticated naming system where each dolphin creates its own unique sound that represents its name. That sounds really cool. What do you think? Is it fact or fiction? Unfortunately, this is fiction. Dolphins do use unique signature whistles that function like names, but their naming system isn't as sophisticated as human language. I wonder if they ever get tired of answering to, "Hey you." Question number 25. There's a basketball court on the top floor of the U.S. Supreme Court building. It's known as the highest court in the land. Is this fact or fiction? This is a fact. Initially constructed as a storage space on the 5th floor of the Supreme Court building, the gym underwent a transformation to serve its present purpose in the late 1940s, though the identity of the person behind this change remains a mystery. This must be where justices practice layups and legal arguments with equal fervor.
Boom shakalaka!
Love that last brainbuster? Can't wait to show off your smarts? Join our community of curious minds by hitting that like button and subscribing to our new channel. Not only will you get your regular dose of trivia, but you'll also be the first to dive into our newest quizzes. Plus, your likes and subscription help us bring even more exciting content straight to you. So what are you waiting for? Join the Quizanarium family today and let's embark on this journey of curiosity and discovery together. Thanks for watching. See you next time.